I thought that, maybe if me connect up, if we had better reception, I could get cable. So I recall vividly, I had two zincs on the roof. I'm gonna take two wire. I'm gonna connect it to the back of the TV. I'm gonna go up on the top of the roof and connect it because I wanted cable. Because cable was the thing back then. I recall in CVM, after 12 o'clock, you not get Nick at night, and it gave you a sense of cable TV. I recall my aunt and my grandparents, my grandma had cable, but we never had any. And so you always wanted cable because it connected you to the international world, not just Jamaica, but international world. Because if you remember, coming home from school, cartoon run from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And when 5 o'clock come, a JIS come on TV. And you don't really want to watch the JIS. And what would annoy me as a child growing up, some of the time, during that very same 2 to 5 p.m., you have Parliament go on. And so as a child, you don't really care about Parliament or a cricketer go on. So the same slot where you want to use for watch a little cartoon, you can't do that because something else go on. You understand? So that was a major inconvenience as a child growing up. I can also even speak about the fact that, for example, if you had church, you had convention, you had somewhere to go, it's a digital rising star would not come at 8 o'clock, on a Sunday, you miss that. Or on a Wednesday, when you had to do choir rehearsal, Charmed would come at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday. We couldn't get to watch that. And so back then, we were solely dependent on TV, and we were dependent on what would come on TV and the programs that would come on TV. And to be honest with you, not every time what was played on TV or the program that came on the radio we wanted to listen to, but we really didn't have much of a choice. And that is the honest truth. We really never have much of a choice. Really select what we wanted to listen to. And again, you can't pause it, you can't stop it, because remember, say if you have somewhere to go, one of the challenges that we would have is you miss it. If you miss it, you just miss it. You understand? You got work, you got school the next day, and you hear your classmate them talk about it. But you can't indulge in the conversation because you missed it. So that was one of the things growing up as a child. That was the traditional media. And so